Yeah, so everyone can see the screen, right? So can anyone confirm? So you can hear me and you can see the screen. So just confirm me so that like we'll
Yeah,
start.
bro, it's good.
Yeah, okay. So thanks. And so what we have done, so individually we have created objects. Okay, individual entities we have created in the system. So individual entities we have created in the system. Like, okay, so we have created hospital. So in that hospital application, so we have created multiple S objects, right? So we have created doctors, patient, payments, okay. And then yesterday, like we created doctor patient, which is a combination of doctor and patient. So which is something like junction object we created. So for my many to many relationship. So you can go through yesterday's video so that, okay, it will be clear. And individually, okay, we created different objects, but let's take in case, so what will happen. So if I want to connect this patient to doctor, so in some scenarios, okay, I want to track, so okay, this patient with whom he's taking, okay, some service or something. Like if I want to track, so that I need to create all the doctor fields instead of creating all the doctor fields. What I'm doing, I'm just, okay, creating the data at doctor level only. All the records we are creating at doctor's level. So these records are being used in this patient information. Okay. So let's take in this doctor, we have created two Ramesh D. Samatha, it can have like multiple information. So these are all the properties which we created as a fields. These are all the fields. And for this, like we created data. So this data we are just mapping to this patient. So let's take if I create, okay, H patient 01. So I have just connected that patient to this doctor. Okay, so Samatha. So likewise, okay, we can just connect. So patient to doctor, like from child to parent. So only relationship concept will come. So when there is like different entities, like if I want to connect. So if I don't want to connect, so it will be like individually, it is a single entity only. It will be single entity only in the system. So if I don't connect it anywhere, okay, so it will be like single entity. Somewhere we will also use, guys, can you see my screen? I was getting some pop-ups. Can
Your
anyone
screen is
confirm?
visible.
I'm at like Salesforce screen.
Yeah, you are in classic platform.
Okay, so patient info, I'm just selecting HPAT 01. Are you seeing this?
Yeah,
Okay, then fine. Yeah, I got some pop-up, like user can see now, like that. Right, okay. So for this patient, if I want to connect doctors, so then only this relationship concept will come. Otherwise, it will be like normal individual entity only. A subject one is an individual entity, a subject two, which is an individual entity. But okay, whenever we want to connect these two, then only we will get a concept called parent and child. Okay, so then only we will get this concept called relationship. So if I want to create relationship, so we'll have only like two relationships, lookup and master detail. Anyways, okay, we can go with the lookup or master detail. So we have already seen, okay, we have like multiple times we have gone through like what is lookup, what is master detail. So now, okay, the question Shiva asked is like how we can convert lookup to master detail. So yesterday we have discussed that. So even though, okay, again, like I'll be creating that. So let's take if I have a lookup relationship, if I want to convert that lookup to master detail, the first thing which is a mandatory, right? So parent record. So when you're creating a child record, when you're creating a child record, so before that, you need to have a parent. That is mandatory. So otherwise, like we cannot create that, okay, master detail, or we cannot convert lookup to master detail. So that is how, okay, what we need to do before that. So if I want to convert this lookup to master detail, first I need to go to data first. I need to go to data first. Okay, I have to go to, let's take, okay, if I want to convert this patient info lookup to doctor. Anyways, okay, we have this, right, like Samatha, which is right now, which can be editable. So which can be editable. So I can just edit this Samatha to some other doctor. So I can assign another doctor, so Ramesh D. So we can save it. So likewise, I can change right now. But if you just put, okay, mask details, so we cannot change it. Okay, so that will be like acting as a formula field. And the second point, okay, so the second point, okay, every record, it should contain this data because it is a mandatory. No, now you are trying to convert lookup to master detail. So definitely, okay, so every record within the system, every record of child, okay, every record of child. In this case, this is the child and this is the parent. And likewise, we have also created this is the child and this is the parent. So if you want to just create a like convert this lookup to master detail from payments, then you have to go to payments object, child object only first. and in that child object you have to convert. Okay, so this point everyone is clear, I guess. Now what I'm trying to do, okay, so I'm just going back to that object. So we are going to backend, and then okay, now I want to convert this lookup to so master detail. Okay, so we can convert lookup to master detail, but before that I told, right, like okay, every record, so within this object patient info, it should have doctor information. Okay, so how we can check? So instead of going back, okay, so anyways, like after 3 months, okay, or after 2 months, like we will be developers, right? So instead of going okay back individually one by one, so we can also check through code. Okay, so now what I'll be doing, I'll be just going through developer console. I will check okay all the records, so which are not having. So this is the patient info, but now I want yeah, anyways, like I want patient, yeah, doctor. So this is fine. So this is the child object patient info. In this patient info, I want to check whether doctor is available or not. Okay, so I can just simply write doctor. So I said which is a customized object. So I have to mention like doctor like this, or I have to go to this object. I have to check what is the API name. So we have to copy that API name, and this is the property comma. So before from, you have to enter this. Okay, after like you have to mention like these are all the fields, these are all the properties from this object patient info. We are getting all these fields, and I'm just adding some condition. So this is like filter criteria I'm adding, where doctor not equals to null. So with this, like what will happen if I don't write this? So if I don't write this, like what will happen? So you will get entire data within the system. Okay, there is no criteria means all records it will be displayed here. Okay, so on this screen, like max you can see like 200 or 250 records, not more than that. But you can see the count. Okay, so if it is having like 1,000 or 10,000 records, it will be showing all 10,000 records. But okay, you can see only like the first 250 records only on this screen. Okay, so likewise, if you like after that, like you can just filter the data. So likewise we can just add where clause. Now okay, I have like 5 records, and within these 5 records you can see doctor 1 2 3, okay, which are connected, remaining like 5 and 3 and 5 which are not having doctor, right? So this may cause some issue to us. Or simply okay, what you can do, you can just write the same query also, where doctor not equal to null. I want to check okay whether the parent is available or not. Whether parent is available or not, I'm checking. So if the parent is available, then only show me those records. Okay, so only like 3 are having this parent. But what I want to know, I want to just update the data which are having nulls. Okay, which are having blanks, I want to check those. So these are the 2 records which are having blank. So now I want to update this data. Simply you can just okay write here like the ID. We have to mention ID if you have IDs. So you can just copy this ID. So this is where you can just copy and paste. But we don't know okay, so which doctor we are assigning, we are not sure, because these are the IDs like we cannot identify. This is the Salesforce provided ID, we cannot identify this. But okay, so what if I want to just check here itself, what is the name of this doctor? If I want to just know, what you have to do, you have to just after property, okay, so comma, and there can be one more property, dot name, but you should not write okay like this. So doc this, instead of C, it should be R. So wherever like you see double underscore C, which is a custom field, so wherever like you see okay double underscore R, so which is also a custom field, but which is referring to some other objects. Okay, so if you are referring to some other object, then you have to mention this double underscore R, then you can get that properties. Okay, so this name actually you are getting from the doctor, not from the patient. So not from the patient. Okay, this entire data which you are getting from patient, but out of which okay you are just querying this doctor info, and as well as like doctor's name. Okay, so doctor's property, this is the doctor's property. Okay, so you are querying, that means you have to write double underscore or. Okay, so which is a related information, right? So related information, so to this patient. So now you can see the names also, the names of the doctor. Okay, so it is having blank. Just put lot not equal to null. Yeah, so you can see doctor's name also. Okay, so this is blank, so that is why like we are not able to see the doctor name. So, but okay, so where is the value is available? So you can see the name. Okay, so this is the unique identifier which is given by Salesforce for this Ramesh D. So you can see both are same. This is same and this is same. Okay, wherever like if I want to use, you can directly use this unique identity instead of using this name. Okay, so now I want to just connect Ramesh, or anyways, okay, Ramesh is being connected twice. So I'm adding Samatha to this patient. Okay, so to these two patients, I'm just adding Samatha. You have to enter ID only, not name. So you have to enter ID only here. So save the rows. So this is simple way, right? Like instead of going okay back, and instead of going back here, okay, so you have to open everything, and then okay, so you have to check. Let me just quickly check. So whether do we have all the records? How can we check that? So you just need to go. I have shown you like how to display all these also. You can see here, okay, all are available now. So all records are connected with this, okay, information. So is it a very simpler way, right? So otherwise, like you have to go individual record and you have to check whether so the doctor is available. Okay, so not, or otherwise we have to give. So why we are doing this activity? Because we are converting this lookup to master detail. So before that, what we need to do, we have to set up the data properly. So if you don't have lookup information, if you don't have the parent information to this child, so it will not allow us to create a master detail relationship. So is it clear? So now you can create, okay, lookup, you can convert to lookup to master detail. But right now I'm not doing it. Okay, anyways, like now you can do it. You know, right, like how to convert. You just need to go to field. You just need to go to field. Okay, you have to edit this. You have to edit, and you have to just change the change field type. You have to click on change field type. So instead of lookup, you have to give master detail. But right now I'm not giving master detail. So because okay, I want to go with like other functionalities. Okay, after this, so that is why I don't want to go with like master detail. So every time it is required, and it will just throw multiple errors. So that is why I'm not going with master detail. But you know, right, like how to create it. So only one step, like we just need to click save. So it will allow, but every record, okay, so every record within the system, it should be connected with parent. Otherwise, like it will throw an error. Okay, so if it is having like 1 lakh records also, all 1 lakh records, so it should be connected with a single parent. Okay, otherwise it will not allow us. Is it clear, everyone? And so Shiva. Okay, Shiva. Yeah, got it. Yeah, so thanks for that. Like, and okay, we have also created different list views, right? So we have created different views. So like if you want to, okay, track your data, so all data, like you can just do that. And right now, okay, what we were doing, yeah, yesterday, like we have gone through like many to many relationship also, like we have created some junction object. Okay, so for which purpose, like we have created that junction object, that also I have mentioned. So, okay, in yesterday's call, so you will be getting that record session also. You can go through it, okay, who missed the yesterday session. So they can go through it and they can come up with questions tomorrow, right? So we have also discussed roll-up summary. Only roll-up summaries will be work for master detail only at parent level. So that also we have seen with the different, I think 2 examples yesterday we have discussed for this roll-up summary. And there are like other 2, okay, roll-up summaries you have to do. And yesterday, like I have given these activities. So again, look, I'm sharing here. So the activities, you can go through these activities today and okay, try to figure it out and try to do. These are the activities you have to do for tomorrow. And now, okay, so let's discuss about layouts. So is everyone clear? Everyone is with me, right? Anyone having any other questions? Still relationships? Are we good to move? Okay, so I'm taking S only. So I'm moving ahead. Okay, fine. So let's take, I want to somewhere work like what will happen. So something like this. Okay, these are like small activities only. So within the system, like when you go to any company, okay, when you're working for any company, so they can ask like small modifications. Okay. So what type of small modifications? If you go to any tab, okay, if you click any specific record. So now, okay, you can see all the data, right? But okay, I can see, let's take, if I have like multiple records, if I have like 100 records, out of this 100 records, so I want to display all 100 fields, sorry, not records, fields. Okay, all 100 fields I want to display on the same page. But if you just observe this, all are in a single line. Okay, so not on second line. So all are in a single line. But okay, so my user, what he is asking, so he wants this payment number, so which is at left side, and this payment number, which is on right side, and this payment date, so which can be left side, and this payment mode, which can be right side. Likewise, okay, and he also like, I think I have also just asked you, right? I want to, okay, so put this like due to be paid after this like till paid. So I want to just put this due to be paid information after this till paid, because okay, so all are like on same calculations, right? So we have done this calculation also. Okay, how we can just automate this stuff. So we have done through formula field. So now I want to just, okay, replace this field or field position. Okay, so to this level, like likewise, okay, these are like small changes only. They will be asking for this. Okay, they will create cases and you will be assigned that case and you have to work on. So this is a simple task. What you have to do, let's take, okay, if you want to replace the positioning and everything. So before that, you have to have idea like where these are like populated. Okay, so in backend somewhere, okay, these will be populated, right? Otherwise we can't see this. If I want to see this, first thing, okay, we identified is like it should have a profile level access, right? So otherwise, like you can't even see it. Okay, the first thing you have to check at profile level whether the user is able to see or not. So that is the first activity we have to do. And then second, so if user is able to see, then what you have to do, you have to just align this to a different positions, okay, based on their requirement. Okay, in this case, okay, my requirement is like it should be at right side, not left side. So this is, let's consider, okay, every alternative second should be at right side. So likewise you can consider right now. Okay, how I can do this, like before this, how, okay, it is displaying on this screen. So first we need to understand so how it is being displayed. So, and these layouts, through layouts, okay, we are able to see all those fields. So layout means simply organizing fields, as per the business needs. Okay, so however, like they want to see those fields information, so we can organize that through a layouts. Okay, so these are all the layouts. We call it as like page layouts or somewhere. Okay, someone will just call it layouts only. So anyways, like both are same. So page layouts. So with this page layout, we can organize those fields. Okay, we can just modify their position and everything. And okay, if I want to put somewhere, okay, they can ask something like this. And this payment number, which is not mandatory, right? Now I want to place this, okay, payment number should be mandatory, or okay, payment mode is mandatory. Now, okay, in this case, I want to, let me just write like this so that, okay, it will be clear. So task one. So what I need to do, change the position. Okay. Positions of each second alternative text to right side. Okay, so this is one thing. And second task, okay, so they have given something called payment mode. So they will be giving all these. Okay, so with name also they will be giving, so we don't need to worry about. Okay, so payment mode, not cash. So payment mode should be mandate while creation or edit. Okay, so both while creation or edit of record. Okay, so whenever like we are clicking on save, so it should be mandatory. Okay, so it should not allow the user to create that. But okay, so we have, it is not a mandatory. Like when we created this, we have just taken without a mandatory, but how we can modify this now. So again, okay, one thing is like you have to go to field. So that is the one step. Okay, there you can just update that to modify. But what will happen? So if it is a mandatory, what will happen? So if you put at field level, so if you put at field level, like what will happen? So we discussed that. So can anyone tell me like what will happen? So if I just okay, modify at field level. If I go to field, if I change the like something, if I select mandatory, then what will happen? Any like can anyone tell me? Let's take okay. I want to just modify this payment mode field. So
Your voice is breaking.
is that okay now?
Yeah, now it is fine. It was breaking actually.
Is it fine?
Yes, yes.
It's okay, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what I was asking, like, you did you get the question, or
Yeah,
shall I repeat?
when we are required this field, put required,
Yeah.
in the time we need to enter some data. Without entering any data, we are unable to save this that particular record.
Sorry, come again.
Without entering any data,
Mhm.
we are unable to save the particular record.
Yes. So if it is a mandatory, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
In the time we are getting error like this field is mandatory.
Yes.
Shows error message like.
Okay. So this is actually this is a known one. So to everyone. Okay. So the thing is the backend we need to understand. So what will happen? So that also we have discussed during the course. But yeah, can any other one like tell me like this? Yeah, this is a right point. This is a valid point which you highlighted. And there is like one more issue also that I want to just know. So if I place this required, so what will happen? So can anyone tell me? Any other thing like will happen in the system if I place this required? So always required, that is one thing, and one more thing will also happen within the system. Anyone? Shiva, like BTM, anyone? So we have discussed this also. I have like showcased what will happen in the system also.
ఆ రికార్డ్ ని సేవ్ చేస్తే అది మొత్తం ఇంకా మార్చడానికి అవ్వదు అది.
Okay. We can save it and we can modify it also. That will only happen for the master detail, but rest of the other fields, it will like you can also modify the data, which is not a formula type, right? Which is just a pick list value. We can modify it at any time, but it is a mandatory while saving it. While saving it is a mandatory. But okay, so we can modify the data. Any other point? Any other point? Maybe you will get like when I just click save, so you will get it. But yeah, but before that, I just want to know. So how you're understanding this? Okay, I'll give a hint. So will it happen something like to the security model, like profiles? So will it impact profiles anywhere? So if I just put this required.
So I see this profile will be visible for all the, other profiles also. This field.
Yes, exactly. So that will happen. Okay, so what will happen? So if you just put required, so it will be available for all the profiles. Okay, not only your profile. Our profile is what? Our profile is what? It's system administrator, right? We are just using only system administrator profile. But okay, so now the user, which let's take okay this user, he is just using something called sales admin profile. Let's take okay, so it can have like only like limited security. Okay, so available like features. You can just access only limited. And there are like others also, like sales, marketing, okay, or chemical uses or there maybe other. Okay, so different user profiles we can have, like we can have 100 or 50, 150. So those many profiles we can have, like if you go to any organization. Okay, so those many, for all the profiles it will be acted as like it is available for all the profiles. Now what will happen, so before only like no one can see that, and later what will happen, so it can be available for sales admin profile, and it will also available for marketing, it will also available for chemical. And one more thing what will happen, so it is required to everyone. So chemical should also has to enter while creating the data, marketing should also have entered the data before creating data. So likewise, okay, everyone, so for every profile it will be mandatory. So okay, it will affect the profiles level. Okay, so that is why I don't recommend this mostly. Okay, no one will recommend this initially. Later we can modify. Okay, so that we discussed earlier also. What will happen if I put this required? So it will be applicable for all the profiles. If you want to just check it, so click on save. So okay, now it is saved. So it will be available, or if the backend what will happen, so it will be available for all profiles. Okay, but I don't want to do this. Let's field it is like payment. Now, okay, so I want to do only to this profile only. So how we can manage that? So we can organize that through page layout. Okay.